The Batmobile. Batman, Batman, Batman. Welcome to my Justice League movie review. I am here to strike fear in the heart of my opponents and hopefully not crash on the way to my Batcave. Because I'm Batman. Excuse me. On my way to do my movie review. Justice League movie review. Da na 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 na. Yes, because I'm Batman. Because I'm Batman. Justice League movie review. Yeah, black screen, just like my heart. I'm getting invitations, but it matters not. So, welcome everybody. I just came back from watching Justice League. I'm in my Batcave, my Commander Starstrider cave. Let me take a seat so we can talk about it. There's my friend. Oh, no, my friend's not even here. My friend is not even here. All right, everybody. This is the movie that so many people have been waiting for. So, Justice League. All right, I just got back from watching Justice League movie. And I gotta say right off the bat that this movie, if I had to describe it in one word, I think I gave Wonder Woman the word hopeful, and I'd have to give this movie the word optimistic. It is very clear when watching this movie that DC is changing course, man. I don't think that I'm not going to give any spoilers of the story. Everybody's it's just so good to see. You can tell so much with this movie that DC knows that they screwed up. And please, DC, don't bring back Zack Snyder. He's a good guy and all that, and he's a great cinematographer, but he was not your go-to guy. Finally, you get to see DC heroes smiling. They're enjoying saving people. They're joking. They feel like heroes. They're saving people. They're helping people. They're caring about people. They're not dealing with like personal issues. Oh my God. Well, I'm so sad. Like, okay, so this movie, it's not. I don't know why. The reviewers are being kind of harsh on this movie. Like I've said plenty of times, I'm a Marvel fan. I'm not a DC fan. And I've hated most of the DC movies, all of them actually, except for Wonder Woman. And it's clear that they're now changing gears. They gave Zack Snyder the credit just because I guess this was kind of his vision. But this movie is a clear course correct. I recommend going to go see this movie. Was it as good as Thor? No. I actually like this movie about the same as Wonder Woman. I really like this movie, man. It had a lot of similar beats to the Avengers, and it's fairly clear. The scenes that are a little bit more Joss Whedon-ish. They corrected things, but they did a good job, and they shaved some stuff off. This movie is just way more positive. I don't. It's not on the anywhere near on the level of the Avengers and the epicness. I think this movie will do well. It's not gonna do Avengers numbers, but this movie. Yeah, man, I really like it. It's good to see all the heroes. I liked all of the heroes. I liked the Flash and his sense of humor. I liked Aquaman. I liked Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I really liked. Oh my God. I forgot his name. I like the guy who played Cyborg. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a DC guy. I can't remember his his identity name. But I liked everybody. With the Aquaman movie, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work with the underwater scenes and having everything look all like blurry and watery. The scenes just don't work. So I hope that in his movie that comes up, it's not just the whole thing is shot like that, because it's just not going to work. Anyways, yeah, man, this movie is it's so optimistic for the future, and I think it's DC trying to say, yeah, that we screwed up. Even at the end, there's a monologue that said, for a while we let darkness reign over us, and now light always returns. Light returns. And, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. There's some spoilers I'm about to say coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Superman is in this movie, man. He shows up, and he's smiling. I think they missed a couple of opportunities with him. They could have made it a little more emotional when he came back. But everything works, man. And mostly I'm just happy for DC, because I was a little angry at them for trying to do this whole compete with Marvel thing, but I was willing to give them a chance. But they kept trying to. Zack Snyder is just obsessed with trying to be Chris Nolan and make everything dark and gritty and serious. And finally DC is like, you know what? These movies should be fun. They're hero movies. You get smiling shots of them. I liked everybody. I recommend this movie. And I'm going to give this movie on the Star Strider scale. I'm going to give it as high as I gave Wonder Woman, which I don't know why everybody's saying this is barely average. I enjoyed it, man. Maybe I'm being a prisoner of the moment because I just saw it an hour ago. But I'm going to give this movie an 80. 80, which is, I think that's what I gave Wonder Woman. Or maybe I gave her an 81. I don't remember. You guys go watch and check it out. But I had a lot of fun watching this movie. So I recommend going and see. If you're a DC fan, you're gonna love this movie. There's after credit scenes. Stay until all the way till the end. There's a little bit there's two after credit scenes. One all the way at the end, and one kind of partway through. They're both good. One of them I know the story. I'm not gonna give it away, but the comic book story, I've heard how it ends. That they allude to. Yeah, the CGI was absolutely terrible. The story, okay, so let me get into this. The story was a bit rushed, but that's fine, because you don't want this long thing. DC kind of learned. You could tell DC has learned. They don't want these epic, dark, brooding saga type of deals. They've learned, so they cut it down so you don't get backstory. The villain was a little throwaway, but maybe they'll learn now, because Marvel is accused of having throwaway villains. So, maybe now it's it's about the hero anyway. The whole villain thing, that was a Chris Nolan thing, and that can work. It can work. But ultimately, it's a movie about the hero. Just like I've heard many people say that even Dark Knight is not a Batman movie; it's a Joker movie, and the Batman is in it. Anyway, this movie is about the heroes. It's about them coming together. Yeah, and I like it. It's at no point was I bored. It's very rushed. They didn't want any of those somber, long, slow motion Zack Snyder, a water droplet falling, la 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 la. It was. Go see this movie. Go watch it this weekend. I put it right up there with Wonder Woman, man. I'm so glad they tried to. They stopped with this too cool for school. We're all brooding, and I say this with my Misfits makeup on. Anyway, go check out this movie. You guys will like it. You won't regret it. Take your kids. Take everybody. Take the whole family. All right, I gotta go because I'm Batman. All right, later, guys. It's an 80. It's an 80. DC's got itself a winner. See ya. Bye.